think I got a Bendigo button. Oh! Oh! That is... You can't say you're not getting button variety. Oh, look at the signal on this. Whoa! G'day folks, I'm the Coffee Bush Kid. I've got me a permission. Bloke I know. He's given me permission to go on his property. Now there's all sorts of interesting things here. He has found buttons. We know there's a mine here. And there's also surfacings. First off, I'm going to play with the Nokta Triple Score. And we'll see how we go with the relics. Buttons. He says there's buttons. Oh, we're here. But there's also that surfacing that I mentioned. I also have the gold cruiser in the ute. So, we'll see what the day brings. But we'll only see that if I stop talking. So, enough yabba from me. Let's get out there. Alrighty folks, let's have a go at this. 24, I've got it out. And it's in there. Now, I think I saw a little edge. Maybe just at the tip of my thumb there. Anyway, I know. Oh gee, there we go. Oh, you are joking me. A bloody shotty end. Of all the things to bring you in for as the first find, and we get a shotty end. It's an old one though, it's fairly well rotted away. Look, I'm really not going to spend the time cleaning the top up to see what we've got. It's probably 1900s. There we go. Early 1900s. Bother. Well, we are getting better. There's a triple score. Oh, get the sun out of the way. You can see we are running with the ferrous discrimination there, and I'm in field. Okay, all the things are just fairly usual. Noise cancel, ground balance, off we go. So, got a 2122. I have seen it. It's under this clod. And hello there, Paul. How are you, mate? Boom. There we go. Have the back end of a... Oh, come out. Of a spoon or a fork. I would say it's a spoon. And it won't be silver. There we go. Well, there is some sort of writing there, but yeah. She's certainly seen better days. It may have been silver plated in the day. It does have a fairly substantial bloody shaft on it there, but anyway. There we go. Oh, actually, just while we're thumb rubbing. Yeah. No, it doesn't seem that there's anything there. Alrighty, back end of a spoon or a fork, and I think that we will keep going. Alrighty, let's do a live one. We got this. And I'm just down there. So, I don't believe it's too deep. And saying not too deep. Oh, bloody hell. Let's He puts that away. Piece of lead. A piece of lead in the sunlight. Big piece of lead, but piece of lead nonetheless. Let's keep going. Wow, from out of a hole like that, of course with the 27-28, you're going to get a harmonica reed. Not quite the full one, not quite the full reed, but there you go. Whoops, wants to escape back in there. But yeah, they always give a nice signal, and that's what we got. So we'll keep going. Well, last time we got a 27-28, it was a harmonica reed. But this time, it's that. And I think that that's a piece of silver. And I reckon if I, watching the little piece that's sticking up there, was to just do that. Yep, that's silver all day long. I'll tell you what, we'll give that a clean. We'll be straight back to you. All right. Look at that. That's pretty cool. It's probably a bit of banding off a cane. There's nothing, like it hasn't been pressed. By the looks, there's no, it might have been a bit pressed. But it's pretty amazing. Like even the little bits of crosswork there behind the pattern. Yeah, it's not worth that much, but it's just a really, really nice little find. And it's silver. Anyway, away we go. Bit of a rare find is that we got this. So this is off a harmonica. This is the outer casing of the reed. Now, potentially it's the same reed or part of the one that we got. The brass band harmonica, extra something or other, bell, and I'm going to reckon that that's metal, reed. So that's pretty cool. Viv may well be able to find out about it, or it might just be one of these fleeting ones that just didn't get much airspace in the midst of time. But still, that's a pretty cool find. You'd reckon there'd be enough bloody information on that. Anyway, cool little find right there. Well, that's what we dug up. May have found it with the end of the digger, but that is a spoon bowl. So potentially it may have been a teaspoon handle that we found earlier, because it's not very far away from where I got it. There should be a middle section missing if this is the one for it. Anyway, spoon bowl nonetheless, still only coppery stuff, and we'll keep going. Well, it was just over there where we got the spoon bowl, and here I got a 30-31 signal. And it's what we were promised that we would find that got us out here in the first place. Is that not a button? Ooh, yeah. And it's a 4-bowler. G'day, Maria and Steve. Go over and check them out. Are you digging it, UK? Now, oh, I think I got a Bendigo button. Oh, we better clean this up. And we are back. There it is. Bit hard to read. I think it's Whitelock and Garter Bendigo. So that is actually my first Bendigo button. Oh yeah. I'm very pleased with that. And it had been blacked or japanned or whatever they used to do. You can see how there's still black under there. So yeah. Awesome, a Bendigo button. Who would have thunk it, hey? Brilliant. Well, I've just dug up something very unusual. we've got that. So that's a pistol shot. And you go, yep, and we can see that there's still a sprue attached to it. So it's come out of a mould. No worries, people made their own pistol shots for their pistols. But I've never seen one that in the same mould has a pistol shot and a bullet. So you've got two different shaped projectiles attached to the same bit of sprue. Now I'm sure that all you firearms folk out there who know your ancient pistols may well be able to comment as to potentially what brand of firearm these projectiles were made for. I've never seen one like that. I've found them with two pistol shots attached, but never a pistol shot and a bullet. That's pretty cool. Yeah, interesting piece of history there. Well, there is a hell of a wind blowing. And look at that down in there. Speaking of blowing, look at that. A harmonica reed in position. You know what? I think it's lying there quite nicely that we could potentially just leave it there. Let it slumber a little bit longer. We've already dug up enough harmonica pieces and that for it, so yeah, there we go. Well, we had a big 43-45. Now, that's where I've stopped. Have we got ourselves a buckle or what? I suppose there's only going to be one way to find out, isn't there? Oh, that is the inner piece of a two-piece buckle. Now it's missing the rest of the square frame around here. Have we got some, and yes, it's cast. So, what is on the round end that's hidden in the dirt? Let's find, oh, that's a beautiful cast one. And look at this, we've brought it out backwards, so none of us can see. Is it, okay, put your orders in. Is it going to be kangaroo? Is it going to be an emu? Is it going to be, I'm just trying to think what else was on there. Maybe American eagle, maybe the Prince of Wales feathers. Oh. Or maybe I should brush it up before. No, we'll have a... No, look, I think I will brush it up. Oh, I'm a tease. Now, that is really, really hard packed. Like I had to drive the old stealth spade hard into it to break it up. But there's been some finds that are deep down there. Now, back to the buckle. Cast iron. So that, or cast copper alloy, probably bronze. You can see here it's been broken. Now, I have seen it, funnily enough, since I've cleaned it up, and one of the things I said was correct. All right, so I think I mentioned 4 things. You better put your bets down as to what it's going to be, but you'll be happy with it. Ready? Let's turn it over and hop to it, shall we? Look at that. A kangaroo, even with a bloody Joey in there. That, you don't get much more Australian than a kangaroo belt buckle. Now remember, this would have been, 1850s, 1860s, something around that. That's a great casting, and it would have had a wreath buckle on the other side. So this sort of twisted in a slot, pushed through, pulled back, and joined up. So you had a wreath with the kangaroo in there. But that, even though it's broken, that's cabinet worthy of anyone's collection. That's a bloody ripper. So as I already have one, I will give it to the folk who have given me the permission, because I think that's the right thing to do. But that's a cracker of a find. Oh, I'm really happy finding that. Like, that right there makes a detecting day. Hopefully we do find something more, but if that was all you found for the day, that's a bloody good day. I love these cast buckles. That's a bloody brilliant one. Anyway, we'll see what else we can find. Well, 26, 27. Another little 4-hole button. There you go. I don't want you to miss out on them. This is the different variety. This is the one that is just slightly dished. Yeah, pretty still. Anyway, we'll move on. Well, we got that. Is it the letter P? A fancy one? No, it's not. It's actually part of a clock escapement. So the thing that all the clock coggery would have attached to. Clocks. I think it's getting near time for lunch. Yeah. Anyway, we'll keep going. Well, I'm doing, you see a little gutter there. I just got the kangaroo buckle over there, so I'm sort of doing all this area diligently. And we've got our first coin. But, little lead beaters possum. There he is with his little whiskers showing. 1 cent. What we're going to get? We're going to get a date off this. Is that how bad we've come? What's that? Oh, gee, it's a 1981. I think that's round about when they stopped making them. So yeah, a very late drop in life. Anyway, coin is a coin. We'll keep going. There you go, 28, 29. We have us another button, but this is a 2-piece job. You can see that rim around the outside there where they rolled it all over. There's even writing there, but it's just enough not to be able to bloody see who it is. But regardless, you can't say you're not getting button variety. Whoa, the things I do for you folk. All right, better bring you in on this one. X marks the spot. We haven't dug it yet. But look at the signal on this. $53, $54. Are we looking at a Vicky shilling? Who knows? But in due time, we will. Right, I'm just going to do that, and then we'll just gently coerce the clod over. Whoa! Are we going early penny with that rim, or are we going token? Oh, it's thick, it's juicy. Oh, and it's got writing where it shouldn't have for a coin. That is a token. Oh, and that's a date. 1855. Rightio. If we just look at that, Annan Smith and Co. Annan Smith? Annan Smith and Co. Annan Smith. All right, there's my call right now, 1855. I think from memory he's in Tasmania. Anyway, let's clean this up and see what we've got. Half right, half wrong. 1855 we had. Tasmania I even had. But I have not found one of these before at all. Thomas White and Son, Westbury. Now I did do a little Googling. They were apparently grocers, and they put out tokens, it seems, in pennies and half pennies. 1855, 1857. So, Tasmanian token in Victoria, not uncommon to do. But yeah, that's a bloody brilliant one. Glad we all dug that together. That's a cracker. Some days can end up amazing. There is where we got that token. 53.54. There we go. That's it. Give it a bit of air so we don't go right down on it. Are we going to have us another one? Ever hopeful? You have one good thing, immediately you go, oh, that's great, wouldn't mind another one. So, whoop. Right, actually I might even just go in with my hand. Hopefully I don't meet anything crawly. Okay, here we go. Plonk. Ah, Paul. Clod shot, mate. There we go. Shall we just savour the moment? So were these discarded after 1863 when tokens were no longer tolerated? I'm just going to turn that down a bit. I do have my sensitivity up high. When you're moving it's fine, when you stop but he chatters like a magpie. Alrighty. Oh, who's we going to say it is? I tease. Come on, get that boy. I would nearly say that that's, could be wrong. Is that the head of George III? We will have to give it a clean and find out what we've got. Alrighty, there we are. No date under there, just the rose, the thistle and the shamrock. So that's Britannia sitting on the rock there. Now I said George III. I was wrong. No edge, no Oreo edge thing. We have George IV instead. You don't often get too many of these down here in Australia. We've got a little bit of writing there, nothing much on that side of saying who it is, but that is who it is. George IV. That's a cool big penny find. Nothing wrong with that. He's even half smiling. I bet he's glad to be out of the bloody ground. That's a cool find. Are we going to find any more big coppers? Who knows? Best we have a swing. Some days, Gadsy. Some days, mate. There you go. A shallow 47 on the triple score will produce at times a buckle. Let's get it out. Oh, it's actually still got the pin. Oh, it's not that old because we've got that ringy piece of steel that runs around it to make it easier to put the belt through. But still, it's not a bad looking buckle nonetheless. Yep, nothing wrong with that. Good signal. And out of that hole, still in the 40s, another buckle, but this is a webbing one. Yeah. They give a really, really good signal. You do dig them? Because you have to. Anyway, we'll keep moving. There we have it, folks. The day is done and dusted. Thank you very much to the person who gave me the permission for the property. I didn't do it absolutely thoroughly because you've got a couple of kids. Now, with what I've left behind you know, to show them if it sparks an enthusiasm, well, that's a good thing. So I probably might not be back here chasing relics. Give them full go. If they can come out at any time and try and find something pretty cool, as we've done today. Yeah, always good fun to be out with the Triple Score. It's a really, really nice machine to use. I didn't bother changing any of the, well, actually I did. Yeah. I started off in the Ferris mode. I went into my own custom mode that I do. So that's 30 and below has been taken out near the end there. So just really, really cherry picking to the max. But no, good time out, good fun. Wind was horrendous, but apart from that, good time. We drop one of these videos every Saturday night at 6:30 our time. So come on over, you know, all the things to do, like, share, subscribe. We have memberships. If you'd like to partake in one of those, please feel free to do so. And thank you to all those who have. It is very, very much appreciated and helps the channel along its way. Speaking of helping the channel along its way too, you could even take a little wander through our e-store for a bit of merch. You never know how flash you'll end up looking. G'day, Paul. The Australian Paul. And keep in mind, it's always good to fill in some of your day detecting, but remember to fill in all your holes when you're finished. Spark some enthusiasm in the younger generation for this great hobby of detecting. And we'll catch you next time.